What's going on, Assassins? It's Darkstrider. We're continuing our little playthrough, spoiler-free, of everything that's going on in Assassin's Creed Shadows. We're going to be, going and obtaining a few knowledge points and other little bips and bops that we find around the map. Mostly useful gear. That's what I like to do here. And again, this is going to be spoiler-free, so that way nobody sees something that they didn't get to or that they didn't want to know what goes on yet. Absolutely spoiler-free. That's what we're doing here. So we'll see what happens. Hopefully we come across like a lot of fun stuff. Because I've been finding some fun stuff here and there.
I can't get caught here.
This is one of those temples where they need the pages, huh? I actually want to find a one of the temples where you pray to. That would be a lot easier. We'll maybe do Lost Page temples at another time. Here we go. Here's a prayer shrine. We'll get to that one there. And then we'll see what happens. Maybe I'll get this viewpoint up just to have it. The viewpoints are very helpful, especially when you want to navigate around the map, and especially, obviously, when you want to see what's around. Definitely got to go for a viewpoint. Again, this game is absolutely amazing. Again, I don't want to say it's, it blows Ghost of Tsushima out of the water, because a lot of people are very interested in that debate. I haven't weighed in on that yet. I will say it's up there with Ghost of Tsushima, where Ghost of Tsushima basically was, I want to say Ghost of Tsushima is this game kind of, but with the one person being two, if that makes sense. In this game, you have Yasuke as the samurai and Noe as the ninja. In Ghost of Tsushima, Jin Sakai was both. And it was pretty awesome. As far as this game goes, though, it does have a great story. It's got revenge. It's got, like almost not being vengeful. A lot of fun. I wonder why it's taking so long to actually sync the areas. It's kind of weird. Very strange that I've been running into that problem. Another problem that I've ran into is I keep seeing where I go to save and it absolutely does not save. It'll say that, like you're in the middle of something and you can't save, I'm dead. Oh my god, I don't believe I survived that. It'll say that, like you can't save due to whatever constraints, like you're in a base or something like that. And then I had to do a couple of things and then it went away. Had to complete a mission, basically. So let's see what happens next. Let's see how this goes. Hopefully, I know they're talking about the Claws of Awaji DLC coming out. I don't know how soon that's going to come out. The Thrown to the Dogs, a lot of people were complaining about that free quest because they were saying it was too short. But, I mean, it's free. What do you want? Unless they were like really hyping it up as something bigger or something that it wasn't. Then I could see being upset. If you got something free, why not enjoy it? I haven't even done the quest yet, if I'm being honest. Right now I'm just trying to unlock skills and everything, and in order to do that, you have to visit these shrines, you have to go and do all this other stuff, which is good. And hopefully I'll become even more powerful than I am now, which it's not really going to be that hard. I'm looking at a lot of different builds, honestly. There's a lot of different gear that you could use, that you could secure, that you could make really powerful, like really powerful builds and whatnot. So that's going to be happening pretty soon. I'm going to be doing build videos. Also other videos showing you where everything is. So that way you can find what you need easier, get what you want quicker. Actually just absolutely decimate people in this game. One thing I'm wondering about is New Game Plus. I know they did say that New Game Plus would be out for this. I want to say like later this year. Which, if that's what they're doing, I know there's going to be, number one, a lot of people complaining about the New Game Plus for Valhalla, that we didn't get that there. And I fully understand that, because that is kind of crap, that like we absolutely did not get it for that. Which is just incredibly maddening. But like I said before, it was a very buggy game, Valhalla. So it was no surprise that they couldn't make the they couldn't make a working you know, New Game Plus. A lot of people are also comparing this to Shadows 2 Valhalla, saying that you know, like Valhalla got so much sales, that it did so good immediately. You know, they're trying to say that that was the better game. You know, like they came out and said that, you know, 2020 was a perfect storm because of COVID. You know, they really couldn't predict that they would do that well. A lot of people were staying home. What else were you going to do? Besides, you know, not exercise, not get a haircut, get chunky. Kind of crazy that they did that. Well, that it even happened. Real wild time in history. But they'd say, you know, like not to compare it because of that. They're like, don't compare, you know, Shadows to Valhalla and their numbers based on, you know, just COVID alone is enough to, you know, like for you not to base it. And I get that. Where is this other thing? This other thing is going to be really well hidden. It's going to be like out here somewhere or something. Believe it or not, I absolutely miss having the eagle. I miss having the eagle or the raven. Because you're unable to like really zone in on what you want to find. Your eagle vision is great, but it really doesn't highlight certain things. I know with the eagle, things would have been easier. I would have been able to find everything quickly. But I guess, you know, that adds to the difficulty. I don't think that's a bad thing. I'm just saying I miss that eagle. See if I can climb and find this thing. That might be what I have to do. Have to get to a higher vantage point, just so I can see where the last shrine that I'm supposed to pray to is. And hopefully I find it. It's easy. Let's see. What's up, Matt? Really? You have all three weapons on? What are you playing on and how do you do it? I do a video, I'll shout you out. Dude, that would be sick if we could use three weapons. Can you actually use the three weapons or is it just visual? Because either way, not gonna lie, that would be sick. That would be absolutely sick if they allowed us to use three weapons at once. Just visual. Oh. Still, even visually, that's cool. Does it go away like when you actually like use the weapon? Like if I go all three weapons and I use like my katana or let's say my tanto, does the glitch go away? Or do you have to like change gear? A lot of people are having problems where they can't even get the inventory gone. Like you go over here, you go to your inventory, you look at all your inventory, and it'll still say that you have inventory. So there, I just looked at all that. Gonna look at all this. Okay, so change my Tanto to one of these. Then go back to my inventory. Oh, wait a minute, it doesn't even show it yet. No, it didn't work for me. So weird. I love when glitches like that come up though, like that's always fun. I haven't seen like a lot of glitches at all, honestly, with this game. There really aren't many. I just had a glitch where, what do you call it? I had a glitch where I attempted to save my game and it wouldn't save. It told me that like during current conditions I can't save at all, which I found weird. And then it finally let me save, which was strange. I had to complete like one of the main missions, and then it let me go. Had I not done that, I would have been stuck in like a limbo where I couldn't save my game. There we go. There's the last one. So that I definitely reported. There we go, another shrine, another knowledge point. Now let's see if I can find another one of these shrine areas. Oh, here we go. If I could get one more shrine, man, I could unlock the next level, the next tier of that stuff. Here we go, we'll do that one. And make Noe even stronger. The abilities are wild. There's like a lot of nuance to them. It's very interesting how they did that. But the builds, man, the builds are going to be sick. I'm telling you, by the time I get done, I'm going to have like a 10 million like slash build with Noe. Same with Yasuke. I know builds are going to be back in this. They're going to be lit. Valhalla, really, you really didn't need builds in Valhalla. You could have been naked and beat that game. I should again do the challenge where I just beat that game like completely naked and see what happens. Because I never finished it. I know we defeated like so many enemies by cheating and using the what do you call it, the boat version. Really? Okay. Let me see. Hold on. Let me get down from this pagoda and then I'll try it out. Jump! Alright, so let's see. Let's go into daylight here. So you said the Bloodshade Sword. Let's get it out. There we go. Okay, Bloodshade Sword. Sup, Thesis? Yeah, I do think it's better. Way better. Shinobi Fury Tanto. Do I even have that? Yep, Shinobi's Fury. And the Bloodletter. Let's see. Oh, I don't have the Bloodletter. Let's try with this one. Let's see if that works. No, it still didn't work. That's weird. I don't know. I'll keep trying it. I'll try to transmog them all. And see if the transmog is what does it. Yeah, Thesis, let me tell you something. I'm loving this game. I'm loving it way more than Valhalla. I mean, to be fair, Valhalla was a buggy mess. And they kept making promises and they couldn't deliver on it. But we'll see. You know, like Ubisoft made... Oh my god, that guy got stuck? He did get stuck. That's crazy. We'll see what Ubisoft does. We'll see if Ubisoft, you know, decides to, you know, treat this the way they treated Valhalla positively, where they're giving us like a bunch of freebies and, you know, like all kinds of like festivals, events, and things like that. Or we'll see if, you know, we find bugs and they just leave it alone. I'm hoping that, you know, that they actually do give us the same treatment they gave us with Valhalla, minus the negativity. I believe in them. Especially after that ratio that they gave Grums and Elon Musk. I believe in them. Maybe it is the transmog. You got all three transmog? Let me see. Let me try it. Let me try transmogging my stuff. Oh, I gotta go back to, yeah, when I go back to the, to the blacksmith, I'll start transmogging it all. I gotta go back to him at some point anyway, because I gotta get this stuff hooked up. Oh, wait, yeah, I completed the shrine, so now my mastery points are open. Yo, man, I'm telling you right now, if they do that, that would be amazing. That would be absolutely amazing if they were to go and just really, really hook up the entire game like that. If you could carry 3 weapons, it'd be a wrap. Be an absolute wrap. I would be so blown away. I really would. That would be so sick. Yeah, this game I haven't encountered any bugs really. Not to say that there aren't. I'm pretty sure there will be. Like, no game is 100% perfect. I have a feeling we definitely will see some bugs. I don't think they'll be game breaking though. That's the thing. Like, I'm kind of confident in what they did here. They did take like a really long time with this game. They did avoid. I feel they avoided all the issues that they had with the Star Wars game. I really wanted to love that game, but like I just couldn't. I couldn't enjoy it. It was way too much. Way, way too much. Like, I don't know, it tried to be Assassin's Creed. I feel like there was way too many, like, sneaking missions for a Star Wars game. And I mean, they could have done something different with that, honestly. Really? You've seen Yeet videos? I'm angry. I haven't seen any. I haven't received not one Yeet. Oh, I'm so upset. I would love to be yeeted. That's my thing, man. They should just have a option. Hit this sequence of buttons and you get yeeted. That would be a hilarious Easter egg. Just out of nowhere, you're playing the game and you just get yeeted. That will be incredible. You just force a yeet. Everybody loves those Yayids. The funny thing in Mirage too, like when I was playing Mirage, you could actually have like a bottle float, which I thought was like really wild. If one of those Shakriyas or whatever, they're drinking the bottle to like restore their health,
Best to go
and you decide to like kill them at that moment, they'll drop the bottle and the bottle will go floating. It's one of the funniest things. And it just floats into infinity. Like I tried like throwing something at it, like trying to break it and whatnot, it wouldn't work. This girl for no reason just be doing flips. She's like, I'm up too high. Let me flip and get down.
Your right is mine.
Oh, those finishers are so brutal. Those things are truly brutal. Oh, I try to sneak under the thing and see if I can sneak up on him.
Something seems strange. I will enter quickly. You won't quit.
I was already in that dude's face. Why did he not? How could he not see me? That was ridiculous.
Yeah.
I've seen a glitch where like people will they'll like duck, they'll go prone onto the ground and like they can't be killed. They can't be harmed at all. It's like the weirdest thing.
Get away with that.
I tried it, I can't do it. Maybe it's the gear they're wearing or something. Yeah, overall this game is pretty amazing. I like it. It hit over 3 million players. And people are like, well, that's the player count, not the number count. Yeah, this is one of the Helix sets. I've got this one. I've got the one that was like the pre-order bonus. Oh, wait a minute, that's not it. There's the pre-order bonus set. And then I have the, there's another Helix set that I got. Where she just looks evil. Where's the thing that goes with it? Here it is. Robes of the Enraged. She just looks like a demon. And I got the same suits for Yasuke, the same outfits. They're pretty cool looking, I think. All I've been saying is, like, going forward, I hope that when they do any other sets, that it's a set that makes sense, you know? I don't want to see Noe, like, running around in a bikini. I don't want to see Yasuke dressed up like a knight.
You'll regret the challenge.
I don't want to see any silly stuff like that. I do want to see legacy robes, though. That I definitely want to see. But I want to see something that's, like, really crazy and out of pocket. I don't want to see, like, Yasuke dressed up like, you know, like a 1980s breakdancer, or Noe dressed up like, you know, a 1990s skater chick or something. I don't want to see nothing like that. That we don't need. The black assassin robes with this hood. I could put it on. Hold on. Which ones? I got the peasant, the Yurei, the tools master, swift shinobi robes. Actually, that looks pretty good. Oh, that looks sick. That looks sick. Nah. 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 Eh. Nah. Nah. This is the winner right here. This looks sick. That really does look sick right there. I'll have to transmog that. I'll have to mess around with that. Because that looks good. Yeah, man, that looked sick. I like that they brought back all the stuff that, like, the fans enjoy. That's the way to do it. That's how you do fan service.
Someone! Something there!
Double assassination. So sick. I got more people that can smuggle now too. Really? The classic white robes? That'll probably look sick. No, I want like cool stuff. I want, you know, like I do want to see the classic things. I do want to see it like really look good. I don't want to see, you know, like I said, I don't want to see like really goofy, out of pocket, out of place stuff. But you know, some people go for that. You don't even have to buy Helix credits still. The way that they've been running this, like with the with all the different things that you could do, the battle passes and stuff like that. The way that you could get like the keys, those things are amazing. Yo, I need the Shao Jun robes. I'm not even joking. That's not even up for debate. That's what I need. I need the Shao Jun legacy robes. They have to do it. if she were to show up in this game, she would be like around 70, 80 years old. Which, again, not bad. And kind of cool if, like, they continue, you know, like, the storylines and stuff like that. I know some people are like, well, what the hell would she be doing there? Well, you know, she would be in charge of the Chinese assassins.
There.
I think that would be sick. Yeah, I think with that demon hood, that would be sick. If they got the Shaolin robes, I would love that. Absolutely love that. I don't know. I know some people feel like it breaks the immersion. I don't think so. I don't think the assassin robes, the legacy robes, will break the immersion. A lot of people weren't even complaining about that until, I think until Valhalla, honestly. Nobody really cared about it.
How was the search?
Double assassination. Real quick on you. Gotta find this other dice show guy. Yeah? I mean, they should. That would be hot that they connect all their, I mean, clearly they're going to connect all the Assassin's Creeds. They have to. The weird thing for me is if Cassandra shows up. I won't be mad at it. There are some people that definitely don't want to see it, though.
Huh? Take her!
There are people that will not be happy if she does show up, which I mean, I don't care. As long as it moves the story forward and it's not weird. It's not like some outlandish nonsense that like absolutely would not happen.
What? Can anyone help?
It's when they do like weird stuff that I'll be like, nah, man, this ain't it. Her showing up in Valhalla, that was like a highlight. People were bugging out. And then some people were mad that she was the canon character. Which I'd been saying for like ever. And people were mad. No, she's not. No, she's not. As I was replaying Black Flag, I kind of feel like the character that you play as the programmer, I kind of feel like that's a woman. You're playing as a woman there. Because Juno was supposed to take over your body. So I kind of feel like that would be a woman that would take over your body. It would be a woman taking over a woman's body. Yeah, I can't be mad at that. I can't be mad at the lightsaber swords. Or if they did a Final Fantasy crossover, I wouldn't be mad at that either. I do enjoy those Final Fantasy crossovers. Like Final Fantasy 13 too, where like the kid can get Ezio's robes. I thought that was pretty sick. Yeah, I don't think you're wrong. I think that that would fit. Honestly, that would work out. As long as they're not too flagrant with it, you know? There are some things that absolutely work and some things that are just absolute trash. In Valhalla, it was just, you know, like they really did pile on tons and tons of different things to like really get you to spend money. To me, it just got to be too much. There's way too many things that they were putting out, way too many things that they, you know, like had that made zero sense. You got outfits for Eivor that don't make sense. You got outfits for, you know, I don't know. It was it would have been a much better game had it not been so plagued by bugs, number one. And number two, if it hadn't been, if there hadn't been a lot of just microtransactions, like they were trying to like take your money and it got weird. It got really weird. I would have loved to see it have gone a different route. I thought it was great because, you know, like we got the hidden blade back, but you know that wasn't enough. They had way too many bugs. We had way too many issues. They released early, I think, too, because they wanted to beat out Cyberpunk. So they released their game, and you know, like it just wasn't ready yet. They wanted to beat out Cyberpunk, and then, you know, like when Cyberpunk came out, that was a buggy mess too. But with Cyberpunk, I didn't have, I'll be honest, I didn't have as many bugs as other people were having. And again, you know, to be fair, just like I said with Valhalla, it doesn't mean that there weren't bugs. Just because you didn't experience them. So weird. And then all the player beneficial bugs they turned off. They fixed immediately. They didn't want nobody getting anything, getting store items. The same thing with Mirage. They fixed the bug where you could get all the items free from the store. They fixed the bug in Odyssey where you could do the same thing. This game, I gotta say though, like I haven't really encountered many bugs. I'm wondering if I will encounter bugs. I honestly don't think so. I don't think I'll encounter a lot of bugs, but you never know. You never know. There could be like a ton of them. We never know what goes on. What is everybody hoping to see in this game? Like, what do you think the DLCs will be like? I do like the system. You know, it's not bad. It really isn't a bad system. I think it's actually fair. I just want them to make sure that they rotate things fairly and efficiently. I don't want to see, you know, like, you know, to this day, Retta is still giving us garbage. I haven't got anything new from Retta in I don't even know how long. I don't even know when the last time I got anything from Retta that I really needed or wanted. He really doesn't have anything like lately. He's got like a bunch of stuff like he sometimes he has like really good stuff, but it's never anything I need. It's always something that I've already got. And you know, like I just want to see more rotation. The freebies that they give us, that is the only way I get like all these extra items and stuff. There we go, finally. Damn. Yeah, when we do the freebies, that's the only way I get new things. And some people, if you have everything, they just end up giving you like materials or silver. Let me see, what one is this one? This one is the Flying Leaf. The Flying Leaf. Got a bunch of other ones that like I try to get. I'm very interested in the what do you call it? Like the other items that they have like in the shops and stuff like that. But I want to see if I can collect them with like the keys. I think the keys are very fair. And you can find like a lot of them out in the world as well. I think that's pretty interesting. I'm gonna have like a key video coming out as well, so that you know, like we can get everybody on board with what we got going on and stuff. Where is this other samurai? This dude is hiding from me. I feel like I destroyed everything in this fort. Oh wait, what's that down there? There's a couple of guys. I probably missed them out there. I'm telling you, it's situations like this where I really do miss that eagle, man. I miss being able to tag the enemies. Well, these guys aren't even in. I miss being able to tag enemies. I miss being able to like find enemies that way. This guy's got to be somewhere outside the castle because I've already demolished this castle.
The demon of Owari.
Finishers are brutal. Yeah, the Helix sets are actually pretty cool looking. And like I said, I want to see more sets like that. I don't want to see sets, you know, that make no sense. Although they did that in Valhalla, but Valhalla was another time. I don't even know why. I think Valhalla had the most ever microtransactions or gear that you could get. And the really weird stuff about Valhalla was that none of that gear was necessary. You didn't need any of that gear at any point. It didn't make you stronger. It didn't give you new abilities or anything. Engravings were useless. The runes were kind of useless. You could beat the whole game with like the base weapons, not even upgraded. Which, I mean, it's wrecked, but that's a factual statement at the same time.
You won't break me.
Man, I'm killing everybody I find, and not one of them is this other samurai that I need.
You are the shadow of evil.
I hope that if they do continue with like these Helix sets, that they continue to like really rotate it in the stores. And honestly, you know what the messed up thing is? People that get in the game early have the best chances of collecting all the gear because you're in early. You get to see the rotation as it happens.
What's over there? Your path ends.
You get to be there. Whereas people who, you know, come in like later in the game, they may not get that opportunity. They may not get all the gear. So it's kind of wrecked. That's why they always like try to like entice you to get in early. But you know, not everyone has the finances. Not everyone could do
I should
it.
be quiet.
At least not right away. There's the other guy. Alright, let me see. Can I quietly do this? Yes, I can. Goodbye, bro. You're dead.
I will end you. I'll cut you in half. Curse you! Reinforcements!
Damn, got him too late. Wait, where is this guy? Where did this guy come from? Why do I have another Samurai Daisho? I got them all. What the hell? Hold on. Oh, there's 4 of them. Okay. Gotcha. What the? He just Hassan chopped me. Holy crap. I wasn't even ready for that. I really do hope to see more Helix sets. I want to see more gear. I mean, I haven't collected all the gear to begin with, but I can't wait to. I actually assassinated one of those guardians in one go, which was pretty wild. I gotta re-kill that one guy.
Best if I remain unseen.
Alright, I'm gonna be a little smarter about this. Let me not think like a Viking, let me think like a actual ninja. Ninja thing. I don't know if anybody plays Marvel Rivals, but now the guys could twerk, which is kind of wild.
What's out there?
Oh wait,
Die today.
I gotta beat this guy to the bell. Gotta beat these guys to the bell.
I do not fear death.
Alright, can I disappear? I bet you I could disappear. And then find that guy again. Yeah, here we go. Can't see me. But I can still see you.
I saw an intruder nearby. Go there.
I'm going to assassinate you.
Investigate the area.
Stop looking for me. They're all looking for me. Of course they are. I gotta upgrade my gear too, man. Walking around with butter knives, and these guys are walking around with like actual gear. This guy's dead. This guy's so dead. Got him. Knew I'd get him. There we go. Now I could go open that damn chest. This guy is still looking for me. They're all still looking for me.
Come on out.
This game, I'm telling you right now, it's climbing up to be in my top 5 Assassin's Creed games. It really is.
So you're out there.
It's definitely in my top 5. It might even be climbing further. I don't think it'll surpass my Ezio or my Bayek, but it's damn good. I know that much. I'd have to say probably my top 5 would be Brotherhood, Origins, AC2, Revelations, and then Shadows. Shadows may surpass Revelations, though. It may even knock out AC2. We'll see. But it won't knock out Origins or Assassin's Creed 2. I highly doubt that. I highly doubt it'll get that crazy. Stranger things have happened, though. I know, though, that there will be a bunch of haters that are going to say, you know, like, it's, you know, my opinion is paid for, which is what they're saying a lot lately. Which is funny because, like, I am the biggest advocate against Ubisoft when it comes to, you know, games being messed up, buggy, some kind of issues. But I'm not going to hate bait people. That's just ridiculous. I really do enjoy these fortresses, though. Yeah, even Asmongold's audience was mad that he didn't hate the game. I don't know. I don't know what we're doing as gamers. I don't know why, like, we gotta hate on everything, it feels like. I mean, even games you don't play, you know, like, what do you call it? Like, I never got into or had any interest in that Dustborn. You know, it just wasn't for me. And people actually bought the game just to make like a million hate videos on it. I don't have that time or energy. If I find something wrong with the game, I'm going to complain about it, yes, but I'm not going to make like a million hate videos on it. Why does she jump back in? What's up, guys? And I always feel like this game takes place at night. I always feel like it's always night when I'm playing this game. Every time. Like, day lasts for like 5 seconds. And then night lasts for like an hour. And we have no dusk till dawn ability. Which is low-key kind of aggravating. Got this seahorse thing. The seahorse dragon. It only goes so far before it, like, can't swim anymore. There we go, back to shore. See if I call this horse now. The other thing is like your inability to like get through trees and stuff. Everything is dense. Let me see if I can get to that path. These paths are cool as hell. I really do think they're Ghost of Tsushima coded though. Because this is like something you would find on Ghost of Tsushima. See if I can make it in one go. In the dark is kind of hard. There we go. Doing alright so far. Alright. Following the yellow paint. How do you guys feel about that yellow paint? Some people like it, some people really hate it. Oh, I gotta squeeze through here. Oh, this is gonna be nothing but swinging. Oh, made it. I thought I was gonna have to re-swing that. Yeah, you don't like the yellow paint? You think it breaks the immersion? You're not alone. A lot of people feel the same way. Oh, didn't have another thing? That's messed up. I tried to like swing to the other side. There had to be like another swinging point, but it wasn't. Sumir's gear. Let's see what this looks like. Wait, why are they all pretty much the same thing? Restore 8% health on all kill. And this one is plus 3% affliction backup with melee weapon. That's not bad. What's happening, Frank? Yeah, they should have an option where you could toggle that on and off, honestly. Like, if you have no desire to have that, you want to figure it out on your own, not follow the set path that they put up there, I think that they should have the ability to, like, deactivate it. Yeah. You're able to take it and put it on another Tonto or whatever. You could, a lot of the gear that I got, a lot of the Helix gear, you could actually, like engrave other items with the same stuff, which I think is cool. The engravings are gonna make this game absolutely killer. could buy engravings at like merchants and stuff too. I don't know if anybody knew that. Yeah, they should have all been different styles. I agree. I'm looking at that and I'm like, why is that? It's really weird. I don't know. Maybe later on they patch it and they change it. You know, you never know. Sometimes they do that. Every once in a while they realize that it's like goofy looking and they need to like alter it. As long as they're not doing that with like the Helix gear, as long as like the Helix gear isn't stuff that we already got and they just reskinned it like Valhalla. Like that was terrible. Terrible. Everything was reskinned. Everything was reskinned to the point that like it didn't even make sense. Yeah, that would have been sick. I don't know. I'm hoping that this time they really do listen to the fan base though. When we say something, when we're asking for something, I really hope that they do listen. And they decide, you know what? Yeah, let's go with what they want. Let's go with what they. I mean, as long as the request isn't ridiculous, you know. Like if it's something cool, like if it's like, you know, like I want to be able to, you know, either have her with like the face covering, or, you know, just the hood and the face covering, or just the hood, or I want to like, you know, have her take it off or whatever, you know, things like that. I think that would be cool. But if it's something stupid like, you know, like I want Yasuke to fart on command or something like that, that's dumb. And there are people that are seriously going to want dumb crap like that. I still can't get over the controversy that people have over it, like where people are angry we're playing as a female ninja and as a black samurai, you know, like they did the Yasuke character tastefully. And No Way is just, she is bad as all get out with those ninja moves. They give you two different play styles. Kanto from the exchange. Let me see. I probably have it. Let me take a look. Oh, this one? Use a smoke bomb after weak point attack. Yep, I got it. I actually got the whole set. Geralt in the building. Yeah, big fan of this. I really do enjoy the gear. Like, the gear sets are awesome. Big change from Valhalla. Valhalla, like, you know, all the gear sets were pretty much cosmetic. This game, all the gear sets, they actually have differences. They actually do stuff. Which is absolutely amazing. Also, why I want to go and get all the gear so that I could, like, just really put together, like, a lot of great builds for people.
I should stay hidden here.
We need some outstanding builds. see if I can get all these guys before they get me. Whoa, 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 buddy! Hold on, I gotta get that shooter. I gotta get the shooter! There we go. Oh, there's another shooter. There's a second shooter! Gotta get into the fortress to get that guy. Where's that guy? Why are they hiding now? Why are you guys hiding from me now? Yeah, I'm telling you, I'm gonna have to try that build, bro. I'm gonna put that together and I'm just gonna give you like a massive shout out. Because that was absolutely sick when you were describing it to me yesterday. Or the day before, really. I've been using that Tanto for like double assassinations and whatnot. Having a good time with that. Those double assassinations are brutal. I'll be honest, I'm having hella fun with this game. Oh yeah, definitely. Yasuke is gonna have more like tank builds, you know? Noe's gonna have like quick stealth builds, and Yasuke is gonna have like tank builds where he's just a powerhouse. I could already see like, you know, like a build where like he doesn't take any damage pretty much.
You'll regret challenging me. Think you can best me?
I could definitely see that.
Fight me. Death will suit you. Hey, what's down there?
The thing is that like when they made this game, they actually did the right thing. They did what I wanted them to do with Odyssey, if I'm being honest. For Odyssey, I thought that what they should have done was given Alexios his own storyline. Like, you should have been able to play through the game as, you know, Cassandra as the Eagle Bearer, or as, you know, Alexios as the Eagle Bearer. And then you could switch up to the other character and play them as Deimos and see, like, what happened to them. How their story worked out. Because it was such a long trek from Valhalla to, or from Odyssey to Valhalla. It was even longer from Valhalla to Shadows. We did get Mirage, but Mirage, you either hated it or loved it. It was a hit or miss. It wasn't a meh, it's an Assassin's Creed game, I'll play it.
Oi!
And the messed up thing about Mirage was that, like, really, for me at least, in my opinion, there was no replay value. Once you finished Mirage, that was it. You really had no reason to New Game Plus it. You really had no reason. I mean, you know, like, unless you wanted, you know, the other robes and, you know, like the powder and stuff like that to change the colors. There really wasn't anything, you know, like to do. It wasn't like you could overpower him, like you could make him, you could give him, you know, like extra stats, you know, make him like a beast or something. You couldn't do any of that. Like Origins, you could play over and over again. You could break it out like, you know, once a year if you wanted to, and just add to, you know, Bayek stats. Make him stronger and stronger. Same with Valhalla. You could make Eivor stronger, you know, depending on how many times you play the game or you do the dailies and stuff. Yeah, man. Well, you know what? You could. That's what transmog is for. Oh wait, I don't think you could transmog it to look like other weapons. That I don't think you could do. But check this out, Geralt. Neon Matt found a way where you transmog all three pieces of gear: the sickle, the tanto, and the katana, and you put it all on Noe, and it looks like she's wearing all three. And then he brought up a good point. He says, you know, like, Ubisoft should make it so that you could carry and switch between all three. Which I think that would be sick. It really would be. I don't know. There's a bunch of stuff in this game that, like, I really do enjoy. I'm not gonna lie. There's too many positives to this game. I don't see a lot of negatives. Now that's not to say that there won't be negatives. You know, we'll see what happens. But so far, I gotta admit, I'm loving this game. It's in my top 5. It's Brotherhood, Origins, Assassin's Creed 2, Revelations, and then this, so far. And like I was saying earlier, this might overtake Revelations, and it might overtake Assassin's Creed 2. Scatho, what's going on? I'm telling you, man, you guys have the greatest ideas. I'm not even joking about that. You guys come out with some bangers. I don't know. I mean, it's getting there. I'll be honest with you. I'm having such a good time with this that, like, you know, it may change. Valhalla is still at the bottom of my list. Valhalla is below the PSP games, even the freaking Nintendo DS games. Valhalla is below the side scrollers to me. It's at the very bottom. Valhalla even managed to make Vikings boring. Like, how do you do that? I wouldn't say it's an impossibility, but it's an
Easiest way to
improbability.
stay safe is to stay hidden. Horrible. Could it be the work of the rogue shinobi? Smoke bombs, a Negan specialty. Deadly if used with skill.
Started killing people. Oh, this guy's gonna come fight. He said, "Oh my God, what's this guy's body doing here?"
They came in and killed you.
Yeah, you know what? You did. You did say that the other day in stream. You did say that they should have done that. Honestly, they should have. Because, like, when you're in the dark in this game, you are in the dark. It is pitch black. You're lucky if you see anything.
What could that be? Why would someone be over here?
There we go. Got a 2-for-1 right there. The other thing I love about this game, I really do love the seasons. I love the season change. I think more games should do that. Not even joking. When the season changes, it's almost like you're playing a different game. Yeah, you know, if they're gonna go, if they're gonna have more games like this, they really do need to explore that. They need to explore like what other games like Elden Ring. I mean, it's not a Souls-like game, obviously, but you know, you did throw RPG elements in it. So why not do? Excuse me. Why not do something cool with it? This game does have a lot of potential, though, as far as DLCs, as far as festivals, freebies, things like that. I think they'll be able to do like a lot with this game. I can't wait to see where they go from here. Actually, no, I'm lying. I can wait. I don't want to rush it. I don't want to blitz through it and then all of a sudden, like, you no longer have the experience.
What was that just now?
They did a great job with this game. Like I said, they just hit over 3 million players. Some people are arguing that that doesn't, you know, that's not numbers. Like as far as sales. I still think it's great though. I think the hate was unwarranted, and I think the hate also helped to increase sales, I'll be honest. And so did that ratio against Elon and Grums. That I think that helped sales too. Now I don't know if people were actually like, you know, buying it or they were just sharing the same image. But a lot of people were like, nah, you earned this, I bought the game. But it is a pretty wild game. The story is like really wild too. Everything that goes on in the story, it's been interesting. And if you have it on the canon mode, it makes all the decisions for you. The only decisions it doesn't make is whether you want Yasuke or Moe to actually go and perform whatever. Like if you want Yasuke to clear out a temple or kill a Templar or something like that. That's the only decisions that like you could make in the game. The wild thing I love though is that like you can go from PS5 to PC back and forth, and you can all the trophies transfer back and forth.
Yep.
That's true. That's true. Your math is mathing. Your math makes sense. I don't know. I've never really seen an Assassin's Creed game that didn't sell well. Maybe the side scrollers. And maybe the ones that were limited to one platform, like Assassin's Creed Discovery, which you could only get on the Nintendo Switch, or not the Nintendo Switch, on the Nintendo DS. Or like Liberation and Bloodlines initially, because you could only get them on the PS Vita and PSP respectively. Unless, of course, you have like an emulator. And now they included Liberation with Assassin's Creed 3. So I really am hoping that they do a remake of the original Assassin's Creed, and that they include Assassin's Creed Bloodlines in that. My PlayStation 3 file has all the weapons, because if you played Assassin's Creed Bloodlines and you connected it to Assassin's Creed 2, you got all these special weapons. That was pretty wild. Yeah, you know what though? I think that people didn't really pay attention to that, only because that they were side scrollers. They felt like it's not a main entry game, you know, I don't care about it. But I think like real fans who went and got it anyway and decided to play it, I think that they were pleasantly surprised. I was. When I played AC China, I thought that was crazy. I thought that game was so wild. The thing that everyone needs to understand is that, like, games need to evolve. Like a series, if the series is going to succeed, it needs to evolve. You can't just, you know, like have the game and have it be the exact same thing. Like if you look at, let's say, something as simple as the Mario games, they are pretty much the same thing. It's the same plot, it's the same, you know, like movement, it's the same motion, it's the same everything. But they always add something new. Whether it's a power-up, whether it's a look, whether it's a design, they always add something new. And that's how those games survive. If they're not doing anything new, if they're not adding new features or something like that, it gets stagnant. I think that's why in Assassin's Creed 3, they completely changed the button scheme and everything, which, I mean, it was weird. But they did their thing. And then, you know, like as they go along, they, you know, they add new things, there's new features. This game, I think, has the most features I've ever seen so far in the series. Yeah, you're not wrong. Changing it too much can hurt the game. Excuse me. The thing is, it still needs to feel familiar. That's the thing. When the game stops being familiar, when it starts becoming unrecognizable, I think that's where you run into trouble. Like, I think Desmond should have still been in the game. I think that they should have introduced Layla as well, like later on. Like she becomes an assassin operative. There's a couple of different things that I would have done. I mean, obviously go to different time periods. I don't know. I think I did a video where I asked people what their thoughts were on revisiting old Assassins. And I think some were for it, depending on the assassin, some were against it. I think we do need a present-day protagonist, because I feel like that moves the game forward. Somebody, commented on one of my videos, and I thought it was brilliant because it was this person's opinion of the entire Assassin's Creed franchise, and they were like, they were upset that to them, Assassin's Creed is basically, you're in the present day, you have to find a ancient artifact, you go into the past to find it, and your ancestor threw it away though. So, like, in other words, like, when you went, your whole objective was bunk. And I thought that was pretty funny. I thought it was, you know, at the same time, I could appreciate it because I could kind of understand where they were coming from.
Yep.
I enjoy the visuals on this thing. This thing is amazing. The visuals in this game are peak. There's a lot that this game did right, and, you know, like, going forward, they have to do the same thing. They really do. Although they're saying this is the last game that's going to be like this. Starting with Hex, it's supposed to be more like Mirage. Or Assassin's Creed 2. And I don't know how I feel about that. A lot of people ask for the old school, but I just don't know. I don't know how I feel about it. I don't know if they should go back or they should move forward like this. They might do it more like Mirage, where, like, you know, you still... Because, I mean, let's be real. They're going to want their microtransactions. Clearly. I think Mirage had a lot of potential. I know that there was talk about like a DLC for it, and I really think that they should do that because, I mean, they should have a reason to go back and revisit it, you know? Should always have reasons to revisit your older games. I know Slick, a friend of the channel, and, you know, like a dude who regularly frequents my comments in the Discord as well. He does a yearly playthrough of all the games. Just for the hell of it. Now, I don't know if he starts fresh or if he knew Game Pluses. I mean, the older games, clearly you could just, you know, like, replay them, and it's not going to take a whole lot of time. Impossible to call my mouth. Why? That's so weird. Yeah, that I could see. But, like, make your smaller games, like, you know, pack it with, like, content throughout the year. Give it the Valhalla treatment where they kept giving you, you know, like, stuff, freebies, other little expansions. You know, keep us busy. Keep us interested. That was the problem. Once they were done with Valhalla and they said they weren't going to support it anymore, people stopped getting interested in it. I mean, some people still play it. Some people still play Mirage. For me, Mirage, you can't go back to. You can do Game Plus it, yeah, but there's no real reason to go back to Mirage. Even the Durham resets every week don't bring me back. Oh, damn. Yeah, Matt, you're right. If they'd have given Noe Assassin Focus, that would have been sick. That would have been so sick. Well, we'll see. Maybe they do it in future games. Or not future games, in future DLCs. Yeah, I gotta agree. Post-launch content, that will make or break your game. It's like, I don't know, anybody who has PlayStation, but Stellar Blade, amazing game. The post-content, amazing. The DLCs, amazing. They had one DLC, it was a crossover with Nier Automata. Absolutely incredible DLC. They had a Christmas event. They had like all these other events. So good. Oh yeah, that would have been sick. See, I don't know that they would do that, though, because you know right away people would call that out. And in fact, people were so quick to call out similarities between this and Ghost of Tsushima, which I knew they were going to do, but nobody called out Ghost of Tsushima with similarities for Assassin's Creed. I mean, I know I did. I think Scatha did as well. I just wish them massive success because this game is amazing. It really is. You know what's dumb? I don't understand the narrative that we're doing there. It's because we're saying in the West that we're not really designing like characters that you'd want to bang basically. But in the East, that's what they're doing. It's the whole woke politics thing.
Perfect spot.
Personally, I don't care for it. I don't want to get involved in it. I think it's stupid. I think constantly worrying about having sex with, video game characters is weird.
Got it.
It's just not for me. But a lot of people are into that, apparently. If that's what you're into, I'm not going to judge you. It's just, it's not for me. But that's why, I laugh at the whole Grum situation. Like, that dude is just weird. and now he's like the authority on he's gatekeeping, like, you know, what games should be, whether or not a game is woke,
I need to keep out of sight.
how ugly the characters are.
Probably just being paranoid.
The shadow!
Yeah, like, you know, I get it too. I get, you know, like, why you'd want, you know, like, whatever. It's just, it's weird. It's weird to do these kind of comparisons. It's like the whole thing with, like, Concord, when Concord came out. And people were so upset with Concord. You know, if it's not your game, it's not your game. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't have to play it. You don't have to buy it.
I will cut you to pieces.
And there are people that, like, really, I mean, they go in on that. There are people that love getting into that debate. I'll be honest with you, I can't do it. I can't go and, like, constantly debate, you know, like, whether or not a character is sexy, whether or not something's woke or not. There's a whole group on Steam dedicated to whether something is woke or not. They have a list. And it shows, like, why you shouldn't buy the game, why the game is woke, whether the game is based. I can't deal like that. Like, that's crazy, man. I got better things to do.
I'll give you a death worth your while.
There are some people that, like, that's all they want to do, though. They want to debate, like, what kind of game it is and stuff. I just think that's weird. I mean, some people, you know, like, they enjoy it. Some people engage in that. I just think it's weird. If that's your thing, that's your thing, though. Yeah, I don't know how much time people need to do all that. It's insane. It's insane to me. Weren't they gonna add, like, a two-player to this? I could have sworn I heard somebody say that. That co-op play was coming to this or something. I may have heard that incorrectly. Oh, with a player-created character. All right, that makes sense. I'd still like to see it. Oh my god, they put me right next to a fire and I just got lit on fire. What the hell? They just literally lit me up. That was funny. So what are they gonna do? They're gonna do something like
I'll give you a death worth your while.
like what was that game? Ghost of Tsushima, where they where you got to basically do like the Legends mode. Wait, stop getting stabbed. I wouldn't mind the Legends mode. I wonder if it'll only be 2-player or if it could be like 4-player like Legends. Legends was great with 4-player. I think we should get a Legends game going. Get up, Noe. What are you doing? Alright, everyone. Well, I'm going to end it here. I got a couple of things I got to do in the real world. But this weekend, I'll be live streaming, hopefully for a lot longer. And then, you know, we'll see where we go from there. Obviously, again, it'll be spoiler free. We'll be doing forts and stuff like that. Just having a lot of fun. Anyway, that's all there is for this live stream. I hope you enjoyed it. Please make sure you like and subscribe. It helps this channel out an awful lot. As always, I want to thank each and every one of you for watching. And until next time, take care, stay safe, be good, take care of each other. I'll see you guys all in the next one.